When you writing a book, Dave?
I'm writing. I also have a book. You know, I have a book called Culture Vultures. Yeah,
What's it called?
It's called Culture Vultures. I did. Have you ever looked at the hip hop motivations that I do?
Yeah, absolutely.
So me and Kenyatta did a book, and it's already written. He wrote it. We done with it, and I'm also giving it out in different ways. So it's gonna be an auditory experience as well.
It's a series. The Fashion Game. Culture Vultures, the book. In business, Damon's a guy that's worn many hats.
I think entrepreneurship is in everyone, but not everyone has the discipline for it. But anyone could be an entrepreneur, but not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Right. Some people rather depend on other people because they feel like they don't have to work as hard. But being an entrepreneur means working hard. It means embracing struggle. It means being a leader. It means never sending somebody to do something that you wouldn't do yourself. A real boss would never send somebody to do something they wouldn't do themselves. A boss that tells somebody to do something that they wouldn't do is not a boss, he's a coward. And those principles came to me from the people I knew in the street.
Right.
So if somebody gonna be like, yo, kill that nigga for me, but you killing yourself.
I know all about it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if you're a guy that be pushing buttons, but you won't do nothing, you're not a real boss to me.
Because initially, like even when I got my salon for right off, I was cleaning the salon, I was doing the towels, I had to do everything because I didn't really have the budget to pay people to do that, take care of that for me. And I was actually glad that I did because it gave me the experience and understanding like who to hire and
how long things should take,
right? How
much they should get paid.
Absolutely.
If it's done well, you can say, nigga, the reason why this is wrong because I did it before and I did it right. You did it wrong. That kind of thing. You know. Any other questions for Rocky?
As a man, how do you advise a woman to navigate her way through a male-dominated white workplace?
Get out of that white workplace that's male-dominated. Do something with his women. Also, if I'm a man and there's a woman I care about, honestly, that's the reason why I couldn't really see Rocky having a job and another man telling her what to do, or having a boss, or have to be subservient to somebody. You know, I couldn't see it. I would never let that happen. That's why I built businesses around my woman. So as a man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna build a business. I'm gonna know what my woman wants to do, and I'm gonna build a business around it. Even for my ex-wife, Rachel Roy, she ain't never worked for another clothing company. You know, she was an intern at mine, and she learned the business, and then I empowered her. But she had to give me the work ethic. Like I can't just say, yo, do something, give you a business if you don't have the work ethic to do it. You know, if that don't, like my thing is, like what I always tell someone I love is, don't try to make my dreams come true by pretending you want to be an entrepreneur and then I empower you and you don't do it. Because I get offended if you don't take advantage of the opportunity. The only way to show appreciation for an opportunity is to capitalize on it. If I give you an opportunity and you don't do nothing, I'm offended. Because I just did something for you and gave you an opportunity to take care of yourself and you're not doing nothing, but you're still waiting for me to give you something. Right. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if I'm a man and I see my woman wants to work, I'm gonna create a business for her. So she ain't gotta work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's some man.
So basically that answers the question, like you feel like anyone has the capability of being an entrepreneur. It's not that they...
The world is, everything is about entrepreneurship. It does not exist. It's just some people work because they want to, because they don't have the work ethic, because they don't believe in themselves, because they feel safer with somebody telling them when they could leave and when they can, or when they could go on vacation, or when they... You know, for me, that's just not a safe place because I've seen a lot of people feel safe and get complacent and get fired. And then they start from scratch. You know, they'll have nothing to do.
So do you believe in the saying that they say, when they say that leaders are born, not made?
I think leaders can be born and leaders can be made.
Can be made.
Like I know that I've taught people how to be leaders. I've taught them what it means. I've seen people that were around people that weren't leaders, and I think energy is contagious. So if you surround yourself with a bunch of people that, you know, settle for a certain way of living, whether it's bad or good, it's going to rub off on you.
It's more based around decision making. It's like the real moments that change everything is when you make a conscious decision to change anything.
I mean, just fearing pain, you can't be an entrepreneur. If you fear failure, you can't be an entrepreneur. You can't really fear things as an entrepreneur. You have to have no fear. And if it doesn't work out, you don't look at it as a loss, you look at it as a learning experience.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you write out a full business plan when starting a business?
Sometimes. Like, not a business plan to prove to anyone else that it will make money, because like a business plan about a business that doesn't exist is a lie. Because you can't say, like, what are your facts based on? Because it hasn't happened yet. You can't really determine who's going to buy what and how much it's going to sell. You can't say, I'm gonna make $1 million this year. Did you make $1 million last year?
Yeah.
No. But what I'll do is put together it's like a script. I'll put together how I'm gonna make the goods, how I'm gonna market the goods, how much it's gonna cost to buy the goods, what's my margin, and then when I'm gonna sell it, and then how much I'm gonna put back into the business, and how much I'm gonna put in my pocket.
Right.
You know, it's that kind of thing. You know, I write things out. Like if you look on the put that on the wall right there, right? If you can see it, you see the piece of paper, all that on the that's shit I gotta do. You know, I like to put things on the wall. I need to know what I got to do. I need to look at it. I need to cross it out. I don't consider that a business plan per se, but I have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a plan. Plus, you want other people to understand the plan because you can't do anything on your own. So you want to be able to articulate it to them a way they understand and that they can look back at it because I talk quick. And like you said, a lot of times I say shit and you like, I didn't understand that, but you're not going to tell me until a year later.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to have something someone can keep looking at. And they can see you crossing it off. And then they can kind of get it by absorbing calls, you know, by watching what you're doing.
Yo, this is Kenyatta with Hip Hop Motivation. First of all, I want to tell everybody out there, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to our YouTube page. And if you haven't liked, commented, or subscribed to our YouTube page, make sure you do so. Stay in tune. We have a lot more to come. Peace. Deciding from thoughts of being sick and tired of something, starting something, or admiring something can be the emotions that fuel change. Because write this down. Emotion leads to passion, passion leads to action, and action leads to results. Word up. Question: what's the #1 killer of dreams? If you said fear, you're wrong. Fear is on the list, but it's not the #1 killer. The #1 killer of dreams is comfort. The comfort of a good paying job or in an active relationship can seduce us for many years into the rhythm of accepting things without making any moves to change, further numbing us into a state of zombie-like passiveness. Write this down. Passiveness will cause your dreams to pass you by.
Dash thing. Nah, I don't want to chill out, bro. You know what I want to do? Believe in yourself. Build your own personal wealth. Then that becomes personal health. I think I'm rhyming. How about that?
Everything go down here. Just gotta, know what I mean, be a little smart.
I see you grooving right now.
I was in my groove.
Yeah. I started daydreaming. I started thinking about something.
I'm a musician.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to spend all kinds of money. Like the dollar, like the euro, like the pound, like the franc pause, I like the yen.